All right, here we are, day 2 for underglazing. Quick reminder of what we did yesterday is we got 2 applications of glaze on this bowl. One was done at the beginning of the hour. I waited and let it dry properly, then I put a second one on at the end of the hour. What's important, you cannot put these on back to back. You have to give it at least 20-25 minutes to dry in between each application. But in the meantime, I put my top back on my pallet. When I come in the next morning, these aren't airtight. Air gets in them and they dry out a little bit. And you can see how this is dried out. I need some more hunter green. Remember, you put your finger back on here, shake it up a little bit, and you're just taking a little bit. You're probably not going to need a whole heck of a lot more considering it's a 3rd application. Once we're here, I want to take a moment to show you the difference. I get it. A lot of you will know this is wet because you just saw me put it in the pallet. But this is what it looks like when it's dry. It will look like this after it's been fired and clear glazed. It will return to this dark, rich, pretty green color. But when it dries as a very pastel color. So what we need to remember, my first coat was side to side, my second coat was up and down. Now this 3rd coat is going to go on diagonally. The bottom of the bowl, I kind of still go in the same directions because it's kind of hard to do different directions. Not a lot of people see the bottom. Something I'm trying to do as I brush this on, I'm limiting how back and forth I go. It's one stroke down, and then I pick up my brush and come back. I'm not going back and forth over it. Making sure I've got all areas covered. One of the things I want to avoid doing is going back and forth repeatedly. When you do that, you push the glaze from one end of your brush stroke to the other end of your brush stroke. Everything in the middle is left transparent, a very thin application, but it's built up here, and it could flake off on you in the kiln, and you never want to take that type of a risk. Now this is my 3rd coat. Before I start doing some of my detail work with the yellow and the green, I let this dry completely.